How to practically make money as a student in Nigeria online 101. So this is the first video on how as a Nigerian student you can make money, legit money online. Now, personally, I don't believe in becoming all of a sudden rich online just in a twinkling of an eye. No, I rather believe that it takes gradual steps for you to come to the point of making a whole lot online. Now, it depends on your personality. There are those who have gone into affiliate marketing and are making millions. There are those who have also gone into some other fields, like maybe web development and other technical fields, and are doing exceptionally well and are earning so much. But for you who probably do not know how to even navigate through the use of the internet, it may be difficult for you to start out as maybe someone who will be earning in millions. But then there is a legit way that you can be making, even though it's a little amount of money, every day and every week and every month as you put them together. So I'm going to be teaching you practically how as a Nigerian student you can make some money online. It may not be sufficient, but definitely it's better than none, and it's going to add to whatever you have. All right, so let's move right in. So I'm going to be introducing you to two platforms. The first one is Shabby Task. Now, mind you, these two platforms I'll be introducing you to today, they are both platforms that you could use to perform social media tasks and get paid for each task that you perform. Okay, so Shabby Tax. So this is the website, shabbytax.com. So when you click on this website, the first thing is you have to sign up as usual in case you're not signed up. So you have to sign up with your username, your first name, your last name, your gender, your country, your state, your phone number, your email, your password, and then you confirm your password. So these two platforms I'm introducing you to, they are not platforms that I am new to. No, they are platforms that I have used at some point in time past, and I have seen that practically they pay. So that is why I'm introducing it to you, because it's something that it's obviously working. So all you need to do is register. I have registered, so I just need to log in. So I don't need to re-register again, so I'm logging in now. Okay. So this is me. This is my dashboard. Mind you, all these ads, kindly ignore them. So this is my dashboard. So I'm going straight to task. So can you see? These are the list of tasks that are currently available. Now, when you keep refreshing this website, you keep seeing new tasks. So you have to refresh sometimes for you to get to see a new task. So right now, we have Twitter follow. So I'm going to click on the link. So the instruction here is follow this Twitter account. So when you're done following the Twitter account, you submit your username for verification. So as soon as you click on the link, it will start reading immediately. It will start counting from 1 to 120. So in other words, you have about 120 seconds, which is like 2 minutes for you to respond, for you to get the task done. And if you're not able to complete it within that time, then you have to start again. Okay. Meanwhile, I would like to mention something. The fact that you're having all these tasks does not mean that you must do it. You are under the obligation to do it. For example, when I click on a particular account, I'm asked to follow the account, right? So when I click on that account and I see that it is an account that I would not like to follow, maybe it has some nasty posts and some things that I would not like to follow, I immediately leave it. It's not every task that I'm obliged to do. I only do the tasks that I wish to do, because I'm not after only the money, but I'm also after doing the right thing, right? So let me click on this link now to see what kind of account it is before I know if it's something I would like to follow or not. So now that I've clicked on it, it has started reading. My time is already reading. So let's see. Okay. So this is more like a real estate company. So for me, it's okay. So I can follow the account safely. So having followed the account, I am going back to my Shabby Tax dashboard. So I've done that now. So now the instruction is follow this account on Twitter, and I've done that. Submit your username for verification. So this is my Twitter username. Yeah, so all I'll just need to do is to click on book. Can you see task submitted? So I'm done and dusted with this particular task. So when I check my account balance now, I'm going to see that I've been credited with 5 naira, because that is the amount that I was told that I was going to earn for following the Twitter account. So now there are lots of tasks on Shabby Tax, although not as much as some other platforms. I'm going to introduce you to one that has so many more tasks. But for each task you do, the amount you're going to earn for that particular task is already written. So for some, you get to see 3 naira, for some 5 naira, for some 8 naira, for some 10 naira. You could even see the one of 20 naira, 50 naira, and so on and so forth, depending on the person who posted it, although those ones are quite rare. So, but you may see it as though 5 naira is really little, but that is even much more than what somebody who sells recharge card earn per recharge card. So because someone who sells recharge card could just earn only 2 naira or sometimes 3 naira or highest maybe 4 naira per 100 naira recharge card. So you earning 5 naira for just following a Twitter account or for just liking a post or whatever the case may be is not bad at all, because when you do that, like when you do like 100 tasks in a day or 50 tasks in a day, when you calculate it, you see that you're at least going to get something not that bad. Although that is just for one aspect. There are so many other aspects that you can also explore. And when you're done, when your money has accumulated, you can, meanwhile, in the course of your registration, you'll be asked to put in your account details and all that. So you go to your wallet, you find out how much you've made, and then if it is up to 2,000 naira, then you can directly transfer it to your bank account. And if it is not up to 2,000, but if it's up to 500 naira, then you can use it to purchase airtime. Okay, so that is all about shabby tasks. Let's move to the second one, which has more opportunities to explore. So the second one I'll be introducing you to is what is called side gig. Side gig. Personally, I think I love side gig because side gig has more opportunities. So all you need to do is to register if you've not registered. And for me who have registered, all I need to do is to sign in. So I'm going to be signing in. But for you, you would have to register. Yes, so this is my account. This is my Shabby Task dashboard. So can you see that the number of tasks on Shabby Task is on, sorry, this is my side gig dashboard. As you can see, the number of tasks here are way more than that of Shabby Task. Currently, there are 982 tasks available, and as you keep refreshing, you keep seeing them increase. Sometimes you see them up to 2,000 tasks and so on and so forth. And this one you could see 6 naira, 8 naira, and you could see tasks of 25 naira, 30 naira, 40 naira, 50, and even more than that, depending on how lucky you are for the day. But usually, you would see tasks of 8 naira, 6 naira, and of course 3 naira very often. You could also when you're done with a particular page, maybe you don't get to see the tags that you want, you can keep checking for more tags. You can keep checking for more. And then whichever one you see that you would like to do, as usual, you click on it. Let's assume I want to follow this IG account. So all I'm asked to do is just to follow the account. Then I'm going to click on open link. So usually side gig will always want you to screenshot whatever you do and upload. So let's see, just in case it's taking time, you go back again. So this one does not have any timing. This one is not timing you for anything. So see the accounts that they want me to follow. So all I need to do is, if I want to follow it, I'll just click on it. Then when I click on it okay, so I'm following this account now. So now that I've clicked on it, I'm going to screenshot it. So can you see, I screenshot it, then I come back to this place and then click on next. Then okay, then I'm going to upload the screenshot that I just made right now to show that, oh, this is the evidence that I followed the account. Okay, so that's the evidence that you have to always enter your reCAPTCHA. And I think this is where the problem is, because usually reCAPTCHA involves mathematics, and even after imputing itself, sometimes even when you're correct, they'll tell you that you're wrong, but not in all cases. Can you imagine? Wrong reCAPTCHA. Wasn't I correct? 21 plus 9, is that not 30? Okay, so I have to redo it again. So you have to keep redoing it until your reCAPTCHA accepts. Sometimes it accepts it straight up, but sometimes you have to do it like twice or so before the reCAPTCHA will accept. 28 plus 9, is that not 37? Let's see if it goes this time. I think the reCAPTCHA is just a way of being sure that it's not a robot that is doing the work. So finally, job has been submitted successfully, and so on and so forth. So that's just how you keep doing. If you have all the time in the world, you could even perform up to 100 tasks or more in a day. Yes, you could perform even more than 100 tasks in a day, depending on if you have all the time in the world. And the more tasks you perform, the more the more your money increases. And just like I told you, you're not obliged to like a post or to follow a social media platform or to comment on a post. You are not under any obligation. You decide what you want to like or what you don't want to like. So you don't just go about liking posts simply because you want to make money from it. You actually like something that you could like on a normal day. So not that you just force yourself to like something that is not likable. You get? Okay, so that is that for side gig. Then initially I said I was going to introduce you to just 2 platforms, but I think I should add a third one. Now this third one, most of the attacks are above 20 naira. Most of the attacks are above 20 naira. It's just that the platform somehow takes a long time for your tax to be approved, because everything on that platform seems to be done manually in such a way that it takes time before you get to see that your tax have been approved. But the pay is more than all these other platforms. So welcome to Naira Workers, nairaworkers.com. Okay, so this is the login page. Now, for you who probably do not have an account, you need to create an account. But for me who already has an account, all I need to do is to log in. Oh, sign in. Yeah. So yeah, I've just signed in successfully. So this is my dashboard. So the first thing I will always like to check is available jobs. Yes, because that's where you get to, and now it is ranked from, you could decide it to be ranked from either most recent to the oldest one, or from highest paying. So I think I'll prefer it to be ranked from highest paying. So can you see that I've clicked on highest paying? So now they're going to show me the highest paying job for today. So can you see we have a job of 289 naira at once. And what is the job? Sign up on MPL Niger app. Well, I don't know if I would like to do that though, but let me view more about the job. Okay, so what is expected from workers? Follow the instructions carefully and use the link below to download the app. Okay, so I think the person wants us to download the app and then use this referral code to register and all that and all that and all that. So when we are done with all that, we screenshot our wallet and then also screenshot the sign up or bonus transaction and then upload it on this very place, as well as probably your username and all that. Then submit proof and then you're gonna get your 289 naira. So then look at the next one following it is this coin savvy mining whatever. Then you can see that one is 150, this other one 110. So what that means is on this Naira Worker you can literally make up to 2,000 in a day. Effortlessly you can make up to 2,000 in a day, although it's going to take some time for your money to get approved, and you cannot withdraw until you have at least 2,000. And you can actually, what that means is that you can actually withdraw daily, because if you actually do all these tasks and you see 200, 100, 100, it's going to be very easy for you to get up to 2,000 in a day. So at this point, I think I should just let you lay your hands practically on this website and see what you can do yourself. So these platforms are going to help you. Just imagine you doing tax on each of these platforms individually. You're doing a shabby tax, you're doing a side gig, you're doing a Naira Workers. What that means is that in a week, you should be able to even make up to 10,000 or more in a week from each of these platforms, depending on how proactive or how maybe if you have all the day to keep doing as many tasks as possible, you could actually make up to 10,000 per week. So let me just leave you at this point to lay your hands on it and see how it's going to help you. Have a nice day.